Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Throwback 30 project pan update. And I've only had about 2 weeks of progress on these items, so I haven't finished all that much. And because this is a year-long project pan, I put some stuff in here that I just haven't got into yet. So I'm just going to show what I've worked on, which is not all 30 items, or not all 30 prompts, because a couple of these have more than one thing to them. So let's get started. As for empties, I have one full empty and a couple of things that were part of one prompt. For around the world, I chose the Japan flag, and I have the Kate Somerville serum. I chose it because it has the colors red and white in it. It is done. It did not have a lot left in it, but I knew I was going to need a gimme or two in this project. So that is done. And also for the skin is in prompt, you just needed skincare. I had a stack of, I think it was 12 sheet masks. I have finished 3 of them. I finished one of the Cos Coty Sparkling Wine sheet masks, the LA Fresh, Marilyn Monroe Brighten the World sheet mask. It has hair on it. And the Only Jeju Green Tea Intensive Whitening face mask. So technically 4 empties, but only one like prompt finished. So let's get into the products that I have worked on so far, of which there aren't too many. Let's see, for pan as old as time, I chose a shade from my oldest eyeshadow palette. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Psychedelic Sister. I have used it one time, but I have used it, so I figured I'd show it. Next is Blast into Project Panning. I had Mars, a reddish brown color, or more brownish red, whatever. This is the Urban Decay eyeliner in Alkaline. I will insert the paper progress here. It's not a lot, but I have used it, so I figured I would, show it. Let's see. Next is the Fellowship of the Pan. I chose a prompt for Legolas. This is the Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream. I've only used this a couple of times, so this is another one that doesn't have a ton of progress on it. The weight went from 153.5 grams to 150.9. Like I said, I've literally used it like twice. But it's now my morning moisturizer, so I'm sure next month will show a lot more progress. Next is Harry Potter Slytherin's Locket. I need something a glittering green shade. I chose the Balm's Led Zeppelin. I have used it twice. One time today. It is in my outer V, technically. So my goal is to hit pan on all the eyeshadows in here, and I'm sure I can do that in the next year pretty easily. Just for this first, not even month, 2 weeks, the eyeshadows have only gotten a little bit of progress. Next, I do want to mention for my product in the panning zone, I had the adesay Age Defying Nail Treatment. I cannot find that currently. If I find it before I upload this, I will insert a picture of it. If not, I'll find it in time for next month, I promise. I was kind of looking in a hurry today. Next is Lip Service, and I chose the Winky Lux Rainbow Lip Balm. This is not the most moisturizing lip balm. Like, it doesn't literally dry out my lips like some lip balms can do, but it's not, nice and thick or anything. It's a thinner formula, but I think it's more made to like use during the day. So I will insert the paper progress here. And the main reason why I threw this in here actually is because I'm sure you can kind of tell it's a little messed up on the bottom. The product has come loose from the base. So I do want to use this up, but as cute as it is, I would not seek it out again. All right, so next is Lucy. You have some panning to do. I chose Gilligan's Island. And I have the Tree Hut Coconut Lime Post Shaving Mist. I've forgotten to use this a couple of times after shaving. So my progress is kind of low, honestly. I'm hoping in the next month I can both get into a pattern of using this and just a month versus 2 weeks show some better progress. Or maybe it's just something that doesn't go very fast. I don't know. Next is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I chose Applejack because I actually have the ColourPop's My Little Pony palette. And I chose the shade in it called Applejack. I have used this twice. It is actually a really pretty shade and I do enjoy it, but it's gonna take me a while to hit pan on that. ColourPop shadows are pretty densely packed, so it's gonna be a while. Next is something that I don't have progress on, but I did use it, so I figured I'd go ahead and show it. It is the Nightmare Before Christmas, a product that reminds you of Xmas or Halloween. I chose this Fantasy Makers Halloween lipstick in Gunmetal. I have used this once. My goal is technically to use this up, but I said I would count the number of uses as well, just so that I would have something to talk about every month in case it doesn't always show progress. This was one of those months. I have used it once. I actually do have an extra one, but I'll get to that in a second. Next is I'm gonna have to insert a picture of this, damn it. I did use one of my nail polishes once. It was the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. I chose Sailor Jupiter. For the CoverGirl polish and Scalding Emerald, my goal was to use it 15 times. I have used it once. If I have any progress to show on it, I will insert it here. But I doubt one use is going to make the actual polish move too much. Next is the Rocky Horror Panning Show. I chose the Balm's Vanilla Cheek Color from the Balm Jovi palette. Honestly, it looks a little dirty because it's in my, what is this thing called? Magnetic palette. So my goal is to use it up. It is a pigmented little beast though. I've used it a couple of times and I can only use like the tiniest bit. Next is, let's see, the Four Seasons. I chose Summer and I chose the Ulta Beauty Creamy Colada 3-in-1 smoothie. I've used the crap out of this. I've used about half of it in 2 weeks, so because I use it both as like a shower gel and a bubble bath, and a bubble bath will make you pound through stuff like this, so that will definitely be an empty for next time. Next is the Panning Club, an athlete product for fast-paced days, like a setting spray or something like that. I chose the Burt's Bees Hydrating Facial Mist, another product that doesn't move very fast that hopefully will show better progress in a month. And finally, Wizard of Panning. I had chose Glinda, which was something glittery. I chose this. It's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in Midnight Cowboy. I wanted to use it 20 times, and including today, I have used it 3 times. So it's here. So that is it. Not a ton of progress this time. I'm hoping to have more products worked into my rotation next time at the very least so that I have more progress to show. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!